Friends, welcome back to Ori and the Blind Forest. I'm MBZ and we're heading off to a new area, which probably should have gone to earlier, but because of the way I played this game originally, it's not the order that I did it in, and so tends to be that it gets left a little bit late in the game when I go through it. Again, this is only like my third time through the game anyway, so it's not like there's a huge list of rules that I have in terms of going through this game, but there are habits that I have formed in my last couple of playthroughs that have meant certain styles of playing have come to the forefront. So what does that mean? Well, it means I can't save here, for one thing. Also means that I can now, for the most part, reach all the like hard to reach areas in the game, the kind of secret places, all that nonsense. And because I got that recent ability, I can now go off on my merry old way and grab some upgrades, get some upgrades. I like upgrades. That's what I'm doing. So here is one right here that we can do, which is it's called being Superman. Oops. I mean, it would be called being Superman if I was invincible and didn't die like a bitch like that. Alright, let's Superman our way back up. Stupid birds. I hate these birds so much. Alright, and we have acquired a life cell, which is very, very useful and will help us along the way. You can also see there's an ability cell over there, so I'm going to go grab that now. I could, as I have mentioned, warp over there, but in the interest of eventually 100%ing this game anyway, I might as well pick up the key ingredients to doing so right now. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I think there's a hidden knob I need to hit, or some switch I need to be able to do to freaking get this now. Maybe this is one we come back for, unless I can see on my map a good place. Maybe it's up there where the ability orb is, if you can see that. Maybe I'll just go for that ability orb now, and I can come back to grab the other stuff. To be honest, the thing that is hidden behind that little movement puzzle is only a trifle. It's merely a little bit of experience. Oh, sometimes a little bit of experience can mean a lot, though. Like here. I'm gonna get that more powerful flame there. And just save again. Okay. So hopefully up here on the... oh boy. This side. Down this little area. Oh, there's an ability orb. But I still can't get it. I guess I did come over here, didn't I? There must be a secret area where I have to hit a switch. It's really not apparent to me right now. Might be down here somewhere. Usually these switches are not in like hard to reach places. They're just a little bit hidden. Yeah, it just looks like I have no idea where one is right now. Oh well. Well, I guess we'll come back for this then, in that case, unless it is up here. Oh hey, guess what? I found it. Boys and girls, all it takes is a little inquiring mind. What do I have? I have a very inquiring mind. The most inquiringest of minds. Wonderful. Well, that did only open one of the things, unfortunately. So, I'm going to have to figure out a way of maybe getting to that other part, but... I'm not sure it really matters, because the ability orb is what I'm really here for. I don't really care about the bonus experience. The thing is that, like, it means... oh, hey, I'm not going to be able to 100% the map, but 100%ing the map is... oh, it pains me so much! It pains me! Oh, I feel the pain, but... maybe I'll figure it out. We'll come back here. Okay, just bust our way through here. Where are we? Okay, perfect. And just be on our way down to the next place. So, boy. It's definitely been fun coming back to this game now. It's It's one of those games that you never miss seeing again. It's a weird way to phrase that, but I mean it in the truest sense of the word. It's a game that you'll always want to come back to because it's so joyous and wonderful and just controls like a goddamn dream. Okay. And now that we have this ability, hey, guess what? Oh. Well, first of all, save. Do this. Get our way up to this magic, which, again, is only just a tiny little orb. Orb skill. But it helps all the bonus experience we can get. Great. Alright, so our next direction that we're headed, excuse me, stupid annoying frog, is going to be down over ye here area. As you can see, there's a little blankness next to this save point, and that is where we're going to be heading. So that is my intention. That is my goal. That is my truth. That is my mission. It's who I am. Okay. Time to go back through these woods, which are a little bit risky business, because there's a lot of nasty creatures down here, including these spiders, which I think I came past before and caused me a bit of nuisance back then. But now that I'm just a god of movement, it really is quite trivial to get around the place. And also means that I'm getting all these ability orbs, so I can just boost myself to infinity. Charge dash allows Ori to attack enemies. I think that might be what I want. I think I'm just going to actually go for this, because my flame is getting very weak at this point in the game. It needs to be stronger than that. So I'm actually going to, for the one time that it ever happens, prioritize the idea of getting a... oh boy. Getting an ability that's based around strength as opposed to movement or anything else. Okay. I think there's... oh no, I know exactly what I need to do. Is I just need to do this. Boom, because I now have this ability. I was like, do I need to get a spider from somewhere? No, I just need to do that magic. I'm actually going to save here. Yeah, this is this point in the game where you're like, oh god, I can just go anywhere I want. I can do anything I want. Amazing. I love things. I love being Ori. I love jumping around. Life is fantastic. Okay, so we have 2 ability orbs I'll pick up on the way there. Again, easier for me to just grab them now instead of worrying about them later. Okay. Nice little swim. It's rare that we get to enjoy the underwater with Ori that much, so whenever you see a bit of water, take a bath. I recommend it. It's good. Healthy. Okay. So it's up there. Oh, and there is actually some air lift over in this direction. Oh, here we go. Very hidden. Again, one of those collectibles that is just hidden behind a wall. This is where you just start going crazy, because ability orbs are everywhere. Now that you have pretty much every ability, you can just go around being a nightmare person. Now that I think of it, I think this air dash is actually only available once you've done the DLC stuff, so maybe that's why I haven't been able to do it yet, because I keep pressing that button. I'm like, that's not how it works. Okay, increase spirit light gain from source spirit light. Yeah, probably best that you be efficient there. This one, it's better for me to actually go down this path to get this next, because then I will be able to clean up better to see where all the life cells are on the map. That will help tremendously. And Ultra Stomp is fucking whatever. It's not a big deal. Okay. Boom, boom. Fly past you. Oh, I've got to go back this way, it turns out. Because the next one's up here. Oh, look, all these aerated. Is that a way of saying the word? Aerated areas. Okay. And, right, let's continue onwards then. Moving our way through this world. It is at this point that you will just start destroying everything in your path. Okay, I'm actually going to pop down here. This has been more of a collectibles episode than I expected it was going to be, but I don't know, there's something about when I see a collectible, I'm like, oh, I can just get that now. For me to just be like, oh, I'm just going to get it now. Nothing to worry about. Okay. By you. You really do notice how many drafts there are in the world. after you get the Kuro's feather. It becomes pretty patently obvious. Unfortunately, we're now at one of these again, where it's like, well, where do I actually go in order to open this up? And I die for it. So maybe that is one we come back to later, because I don't want to spend too much time just nonsensely wandering around. Instead, I will unnonsensely wander around, which includes using these birds as my projectiles as I go through the world. Bum, bum, bum. So, the next game by this developer, the sequel to this game, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, is scheduled for release, I think, this year. They've announced it at the very least. Feel like it is a 2018 game, which is amazing. And I'm very excited to see what they do. They have said, they've stated, they want the next game to be what Super Mario Brothers 3 was to Super Mario Brothers 1. So if Ori and the Blind Forest is Super Mario Brothers 1, they want the next game to be Super Mario Brothers 3, which is lofty ambitions, I will give them that. But I think if there's a team who can do it, it's them. They also hired, a few months ago, the creator of AM2R, Milton Guasti, I think is his name. They brought him on as a level designer, or developer on the team. That's freaking crazy. That's awesome. AM2R is one of the best one of these types of games that I think has actually ever been made. I think it's better than the game that Mercury Steam made. As much as I like Metroid Samus Returns, AM2R is just it's a superior game in a lot of ways. I think the way that it is most superior is in its pacing. It is a much shorter game, and it's kind of better for it, honestly. The brevity of AM2R is something that I think deserves applause, because it's really, really great. I think there must be a little hidden thing down there. I'm actually, you know what, I need to check this out, alright? Sorry, people. I gotta go and have a look. Hey, I knew it. I knew there'd be a thing here. Energy cell, there you go. I'm wondering if I even have the ability to see energy cells. I can have the ability. I guess I don't. I guess I have the ability to just see ability orbs. That's why I'm being led by the nose for those, for the most part. Because if we look here, life markers and energy markers. So looks like I'm gonna have to use my next few upgrades to do those, I think, so that I can easily clean up the rest of the game. Alright, we're back to a very familiar territory. And it's still pretty untouched, as it was. There we go, look at that, that's some explosions happening there. Oh, it's another one of these. These are really my least favourite parts of this game, aside from, again, the slowing down parts, is like, find the switch. It's like, I mean, I will find the switch eventually, but it takes a lot of searching and looking in hidden areas that you may not think to look in, that may hide something. Yeah, it might be down there, actually. Let's have a quick look. I don't think it is, but we'll take a gander quickly. Down here seems like this was the start of the game area. There's nothing else in here. Oh, I think I saw it actually down there. Let's take a look quickly. Sorry, my OCD regarding filling in the map is just... No, this is the starting area where we found that ability orb. The first one we found, in fact. Alright, well, I will come back to those hidden doors puzzles. But for now, we're going to make our way to a new area. Ori, this statue looks familiar. I've seen it before. I remember them, many years ago, when the spirit tree was but a sprout. Naru, the young one, looked after us whenever she should, or could. Well, a bit of interesting backstory we're getting here. And we're in a dark place now. Much darker place than before. Need something to light our way, perhaps, you might ask, or say, or believe. And that is definitely something that we need to be on the lookout for. I can't create it in an unsafe zone, apparently. Is this whole area unsafe? No, just that swinging part. Oh, hello. So yeah, a lot of platforms here, a lot of light-up platforms. Curious indeed. Oh boy. A little bit dangerous. We're going to have to find our way through. They're blocking us somewhat, but also lighting our way. Oh dear. Well, good job I saved right there. I believe I need to hang on to the side of this one to make things a little bit easier for myself. The light from the spirit tree. It was a gift from our kind. It was given to Naru, who stood by our side. Alright, well here we are back again with, as I said, my least favourite mechanic in this game, which is being slow and holding a thing. But it's a cool gimmick. It's, hey, look, you can make those doors and platforms reappear and disappear. So there's a neatness to it. I will give it that much. I've seen it done before in... I mean, Guacamelee kind of does something like this. There are a lot of games that do the whole idea of... Oh, boy. Of, hey, guess what? Some things reappear and disappear depending on contextual actions. With Guacamelee, it's switching the world from the world of the living to the world of the dead. With this, it's holding an orb that makes things appear and disappear. There's a lot of games that do this type of thing. And I like it in certain circumstances. It's a very neat idea mechanically. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know that it's particularly fun to do it. Not that everything has to be fun, but, you know. It's all about what you're really getting out of it, and sometimes it's not necessarily giving me too much, but hey. Definitely need to be a bit more careful with my save spots here. I should be more careful anyway, because I don't want to be killing these enemies over and over again once I've died. It's the one negative to make your own save points. There's also a great positive. It's like, if you clear out their area of enemies, then hey, guess what? You're going to be able to save and then not have any enemies to deal with. Okay, just be patient this time. Of course, I probably can't save while standing on these platforms. That would be a little bit too dangerous. But I can do this. And I can save here. Which means I can get a little bit of experience. Lovely. That's experience points. I wonder if that upgrade actually managed to increase my range as well as my power. Alright. Oh, there's fire. Fire bits. If I leave this down here... Actually, I probably should take it with me, because it's telling me to go through this area. What is my purpose in this part? Oh boy. I mean, I guess I'm using... Oh, I think I get it. I'm trying to light these things up? Maybe? Maybe that's what the fire contextual action was telling me? Maybe I should just die here. Okay. Boom, boom. Shit. Shit! Okay, so when I get near the... Oh, I get it. I'm stupid. It's just with the ball of light... Why am I doing... I'm just letting myself die. At some point in the game, it's like, oh, actually, it takes quite long for you to die. So maybe you're better off trying to salvage the situation instead of just resigning yourself to death. Okay, good. Right, let's just make a save here now. And now I just need to be careful about... Okay, right, I see, clever. Again, because I've only done this area once, I do not have as good memories of what I'm supposed to do and all of that in this particular part of the game. So, forgive me for being a bit lackadaisical. Good word. Word of the day, lackadaisical. Not used enough, I believe. Lackadaisical is an excellent word that describes particular state of being. You should use that word. It's good. Okay. Feels like there's some freaking Wind Waker-esque bloom in this area. Tell you what. Absolutely going for it, isn't it? Okay, so let's make a little save. I have to sometimes stop myself from saying let's make a save state, because technically it actually is a save state, but also it's like, I don't know if I would describe it that way. It's curious, to say the least. Okay. Oh! That was fortunate. Got the ability point there. Lovely. Our map is filling out pretty well. I don't have a map stone for this area yet, so there's work to be done there, but oh man, you kidding me? You kidding me right now? I just got that ability point. Please tell me I just saved after that ability point. Again, how long does it take me to die now? Way too long, apparently. I feel like okay, so I can go back up that way. I'm just kind of looking at this now and I'm like, well, can I make that? Not quite. And now I'm like, actually, I'm going to kill myself here again. I still think it's faster than going all the way back up there. Alright. Slow and steady wins the race. That's what the turtle did. What happened to him? He won the race. He was a smart little fellow. Like Ori. Very smart little fellow. I feel like we covered this already, but I think they said that Ori's a girl and I didn't know that, and now I feel like a real dumbass for not knowing that. The main character of one of my favorite games, I didn't know. I mean, Ori is somewhat androgynous, to be fair. It's a creature more than anything else. Ori's not really a character, let's be honest. It's a cute little thing that you control. Calling it a character is maybe going a little bit beyond the truth here. There is that connection you have, you know, with the mother and everything, but anyway. I just got to think about things to talk about while I'm doing these very slow sections that don't require a lot of explanation or discussion. And it's just like, well, yeah, let's just do this bit. Ah, that's bad. So you always, if you're doing a part that you think you might have to repeat a bunch, you always want to save your game right when a platform is coming down, because otherwise then you're going to have to wait for the platform every time you respawn. That's NBZ's hot tip for today. Do it. Just going to wait for this to come back. It's a little smart design choice there. They've got the purple going on, and the purple is able to indicate to them that there's a platform there incoming. Alright, we've opened up a little secret area, it looked like here. Hello? Yeah, seems like this is a place I'm not sure. I guess maybe I am supposed to come here because there's a tree here. A magic tree. Oh, fuck! God Christ! That was bad, but as I said, hey, guess what? When you're in a situation where you're using platforms, it's a good idea to go ahead and make your save state, so you jump right on the platform. I proved my own point. What a smart fellow. Okay, looking at this. Okay, so I actually am meant to go that way. I can put this down if I want and be a bit tricksy about it and jump up here to get it. Oh, fuck. Where did it go? Oh, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me it went all the way back. I really... If it went all the way back, it just disappeared. I'm gonna... That would be a bad design choice. I'm not sure that's what was happening there, but look, I'm not going back again. Maybe it's not worth going in that direction. You know what? Maybe it's worth me saving here and finishing this up next time, because getting a little bit long here. Yeah, I think that'll do. So next time on Ori and the Blind Forest, we'll continue our adventure through this new undiscovered land and see what occurs. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.